All right. Hello, everyone, and happy New Year's. I'm a little bit late. It has been a crazy morning, afternoon. As you know, have a newborn, so even though you schedule something, unless it's a doctor's appointment, most likely you will not be on time. So, um, yeah. So I'm just gonna be on here for a little bit, and like I did last year, talk about my goals, straighten up the camera. And talk about the plans that I have for 2024. It always feels weird when you look at your phone, you look at the calendar, and it's like a whole new year from what you've just left. But at the same time, it's like, it's just another day. When I was in college, New Year's was such a big, like, important holiday. I could care less about Thanksgiving, could care less about Christmas. I feel like New Year's is definitely like the singles or like young people holiday. Um, but now that I'm not neither one of those, I mean, I'm still young, but now that I have my own family, um, it's a little bit different. It's a little different. Um, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is looking good before um, I get started. So if you see me looking places, that just means um, I don't know what it's saying. My stream health is not good. What is going on? I don't know. Could it be my Wi-Fi? Let's see. It's not my Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm gonna record this as well, so it'll be uploaded later. But what I want to say is, um, let's see. Okay, it looks good on YouTube. I don't know why. Anyway, so um, okay, New Year. Also, a chance to finish the things that you didn't in the previous year. And it's also a chance to start something new and renew your image. I don't know. But I have plans, I have goals, I have expectations for myself. And we're going to go through those. So, if you're watching this, hello, my name is Alea of Cozy Crochet Co., where I show you how to crochet the cozy way. And in today's live stream, um, in today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions, my patterns, ew, and I'm going to be talking about goals and recap 2023. Okay, so let's do the recap first. 2023 is because it's going to be real short. 2023, I um, released one pattern. Oh, excuse me. We released one pattern, which is a sweet anniversary shawl. And that was the first pattern I ever came out with successfully. Now, was it? Is there so many things I could have done and worked on and improved? Absolutely. Especially now, like I finished that in May, and now it's January of the next year. I've grown so much over the 7 months, 8 months from that pattern dropping. There's a lot of things I would change about it, but we're gonna keep it how it is right now until like I can revisit later. Um, what else? Oh, if you hear my son counting, these walls in my room are very thin, so I have to, when I'm recording my videos, everybody has to be quiet, and either everybody's taking a nap or they're out at the park or something. But, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we did the sweet anniversary shawl or scarf. Really, it's a sweet anniversary bandana. See, I learned my terminologies of different things now, and that has came and went. Um, and then we made the goal of 1,000 followers. We're about to hit 1,500, which let me double check and see if we haven't hit it already. Last time I seen it, we were close, but we weren't quite there. So yeah, we're still not there yet. But so if you're watching, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel to hit 15. I didn't set any goals or anything subscriber after that because 1K was kind of important to me. After that, everything else is whatever. Um, I would love to have more people, but you know. What else did we accomplish this year? Oh yeah, we got our first few partnerships, which is super exciting. We had a partnership with Furls Crochet, which, if you know, Furls Crochet hooks are my favorite. I literally have three sitting right on my desk as we. Ooh, I literally just hit myself. I literally have three sitting on my desk right now. Cause I just finished doing the video. Well, not finished doing the video, but these are from the last video that I did, where I showed you those crochet hooks that I got for Christmas, and I included these, and they have not moved from my desk. My desk in my room is absolutely weird and gross, and it's not gross. It's just messy, because I haven't been able to bend down for the past 7 months, um, and now that I can, I just have not found the time really to clean anything or to straighten up anything. There's a lot of things that I would love to change about my room, and there's a lot of yarn that I need to destash, and that's why I'm going to be doing a giveaway on Instagram, and I probably would do another giveaway here as well. Um, but another one of our partners, I get off track so much. Another one of our partners is Scented Stitches. This is my one of my favorite ones, which is Cheer. It is rose garadum, lemongrass, and rose absolute. Here it is. This is not paid, but I wanted to let you know who our partners are. Um, but yeah, that was super exciting. I had a number of different brands and people reach out to me. Valencia says, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Um, yeah, so I've had other brands reach out to me to do collaborations, for me to review their products. And honestly, I never thought that that was the way my channel would go, which would be reviewing products. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. I love every single last minute of it. Um, I love finding new gadgets and gizmos to review for you guys, and I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Um, what else did we accomplish this year? We're really close into getting monetized on this channel, which is very exciting because then I feel like we could do more because my budget is like really small when it comes to my craft now. Um, so it's like I can probably buy one thing every few months, um, which in turn kind of gives me less content, but I have different ideas for videos in the future. Candace says, Good afternoon, is Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen from the Bronx, New York. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Kathleen. I'm sorry I said Candace, but Candace like literary crocheting. But hello, Kathleen. Happy New Year. And hello from New York. Um, so yeah. What else happened this year? Oh, I had a baby. That I feel like that stunted my channel a lot, but honestly, it's baby. Like when they come, they're gonna like take over your whole life. So in a good way. Um, so yeah, as and I do as far as crowdfunding and monetizing. Um, I do plan on probably opening a Patreon and like doing more exclusive content because yes, I could put it on YouTube, but people are looking at it for free and there's not really any incentive to, you know, keep putting stuff up for free if if I don't have the supplies for it and stuff like that and I keep putting stuff up for free for a while, it's gonna kind of stunt my growth a little bit. So we are opening up a Patreon probably I'm probably gonna do it today. And and I'll probably announce it in like the next video. But um just trying to get some type of income in so then the videos that I make aren't such low quality and I have time and stuff like that. Um but yeah, just trying to get monetized. But that's for the recap for this year. Welcome to motherhood. I have a son, Frank, 35 years old, and daughter Renee, 33. Wow. That is one thing that I was thinking about the other day is like when my kids get older, I think I'm gonna cry. I have a 2-year old and a now 1 month old. He's 1 month as of the 29th. And I just was looking at him. I'm just like, you've gotten so big. Both of them have gotten so big in the span of a month. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's time's going by so fast. I mean, he's 2 and he's so tall. And it's just so crazy. But yeah, it's really crazy how fast these kids grow. But very rewarding, very happy. But yeah, that's it for the recap. Oh, okay. Another few recaps. We were able to do 2 giveaways this year, which was very exciting. I do plan on doing a lot more giveaways in the future. My whole thing is I don't want to do giveaways that are like, oh, I'm just giving away yarn. I feel like people will love yarn, but I want it to be like, I feel like everybody really likes getting free stuff. So I wanted to be of substance. So like that's why I was so happy that I was able to get furls involved and stitches involved with the giveaway, and they are wonderful partners to be with. Um, but I have, as y'all can see, I have so much yarn, and I kind of want to give away like, I mean, y'all can't see it, but I have like a box of just yarn right here, and I have a box somewhere else hiding in another room. um, that I kind of just want to give away, and I'm hoping that um, I'll probably do like a community post and see like if you guys are interested in it, because I'd rather give it away to like my community than just like give it to the store. Because I feel like at this point it's like I bought the yarn at the very beginning of my crochet journey and it's just not my style anymore, or it's not the, I'm not saying like not the quality, because I still use like yarn from my brand, but it's like the color or the color story just isn't right, and I don't want to use it no more. It doesn't excite me like the other yarns in my collection are, and then I see them, I'm just like so overwhelmed that I walk right back out my room. So, um, but yeah, I do want to do another giveaway. Your year was great. You had a baby. Congratulations. You reached 1K. Congratulations. You have partners. Congratulations. You designed your own scarf pattern. Yes, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you mean. I can remember my son running into my arms, getting on my lap. Now he's 6'3". He can't do that now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how time flies. So that's it for the recap. But let's get into the resolutions for this channel. So I have just three resolutions, right? My first resolution is if I say if I say I'm gonna make a pattern, I'm actually gonna make the pattern, or the pattern is actually gonna come out, right? Or when I say I'm ready a pattern, I'm actually going to release the pattern. Because if y'all ever notice any other crochet designer or anybody else who does crochet on the internet, they like Kiva says, "Hi everyone, hello, welcome, happy New Year." Um, if you notice anybody else who does crochet and stuff like that, they are constantly coming out with patterns. I don't know how you have enough time. First of all, to crochet. Second of all, to write down everything. I'm confused. I don't think I understand how long that took me to write the scarf pattern that I did last year. It took 5 months. It took a while. And and it probably takes you like an afternoon to to crochet it. But um I'm if I say I'm coming up with a pattern, I actually want to follow through with that, okay? Um and it's not that I haven't started writing it. There's so many drafts of patterns on my computer that I just had not released because I want to make a video on it. I want to take pictures. I want to do a tutorial. I want to, do all these things. But it's like with life happening, I haven't been able to do that. So that's the thing that's been holding me back. So I'm trying to like come up with the better solution. Excuse me, and not overwhelm myself. Once again, hello. If you are in the chat right now, make sure you subscribed and like this live stream. But yeah, that's the one thing that has been like really holding me back in publishing patterns is because I keep wanting to do other things before I finish it. Like when I said there's like a baby blanket pattern that's already done. It just needs pictures. There's the I think it's ooh, y'all are gonna see my ugly background. But this is already done. Like the pattern's already done. I just have not taken pictures for it. And the thing is, when I first made this, right? When I first made this like little jacket, and I'm pretty sure most of the people in this chat will remember when I started this project. Just throw it back there. When I started the project, I just like crocheting, and then people were like, "Oh, we need a pattern." And I'm like, oh, I should write a pattern for this. And when you write patterns as you go along, there's certain parts where you have to take pictures, and so that would mean I have to make a whole nother one. I just wasn't ready for it. I just was like, no. But I do want to finish that. The pattern's already done. I just need pictures. What else? I feel like there's one more. Did you design that? Yes, I did. The little green jacket thing, I did design that. The pattern is just not, it's not there yet. I just need pictures for it. It's complete. It just needs to be tested and pictures, and then that's it. Like literally half the patterns that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? Second. Oh, wait, no. Third. No, I'm still on my first resolution. So second resolution. Second resolution is to up the quality of my videos. I just feel like they're just not there yet. They're just not, there yet. They're not the quality that I want yet. Like my lighting's not there, or I don't know. I mean, even just watching this, y'all let me know in the comments if this looks good. But then, like, I want to improve, like, my intro and my outro and my thumbnails. I feel like it's amateur right now, but it definitely has the potential to be better. Um, when I made everything, or when I started branding everything, I felt like it just didn't have a clear um, vision. So I'm trying to do that as well. Get everything nice and neat and in a cute little package branded ball, if you will. Um, Third thing, I did a really good job at not buying any yarn last year. I think I may have bought, oh no, I lied. Thinking back on it, I did buy quite a few, like, uh, actually, I did buy a lot of yarn. Thinking about it, literally looking, I did buy a lot of yarn. In my opinion, I bought a lot of yarn. Not as much yarn as I bought last year, the year before, like in 2022. 2022, I went crazy and I bought most of everything that you see in this room. I might like do a pan of what, because I have a whole other wall of yarn. But 2022, I went crazy. 2023, I was like, okay, let's chill. And I started buying yarn that like from local yarn dyers and like my local yarn store. And I was very selective and picky about it. And I was very particular about the yarn that I was buying. And when it came to color, texture, content, stuff like that. So I now I'm in this phase where I will only buy like um I'm only trying to buy yarn from like indie dyers or like local yarn stores just to kind of support that industry. I feel like it's really important to support like small businesses and stuff. And then only buying yarn from like big box stores unless I am doing it for like an actual pattern, because then everybody can get their color, or everybody can get that size of yarn, and it's really like, okay, I want to make the same thing she's doing, so I can go to the store and get the same yarn. Because a lot of times with the indie yarn dyers, and I mean that's just the nature of it, you will buy yarn from them and then somebody else can get like something completely different, or the color is sold out. So that's why I decided, like, if I buy yarn, it's probably just gonna be yarn from like Joann's. For example, I'm going to talk about patterns in a little bit, but I bought some yarn for a specific pattern that's coming up, um, that I need to take pictures on. So writing down patterns, actually finishing and publishing them. Two, better quality videos, and then three, not buying as much yarn. So those are like my three main ones, for just crochet in general. And the great thing about being in partnership with Furls, I don't technically have to buy yarn because they give me whatever yarn I need, which is really nice. And so I definitely think that I'm going to be doing a yarn giveaway from Furls as well. Their Wonder yarn. I don't have any down here with me. All of it's upstairs in my room. But that's really exciting as well. So those are my resolutions for crochet in general, just to be a little bit more sustainable and just to be a little bit more aware of how much I'm consuming. I feel like it's really important. But let's talk about the patterns. Really exciting stuff. The patterns that I plan on coming out with. And I brought my iPad so y'all can kind of see a little sneaky peek. Because I feel like a lot of times if you don't say it and people don't know what you're doing, and if you don't announce it, 9 times out of 10, you never get to it. And no one's there to help, hold you accountable. So I am gonna show y'all at least one of the patterns, literally the next pattern, and I'm doing like a whole series on it where I show you the steps and show you how I write the patterns and everything. So where is it at? It's in my notepad. Okay, so I saw this ad on Instagram for Amazon for a bag. It was like a backpack slash tote bag. And let me see if I can load this up or show you the picture. And I was just so inspired because I'm like, okay, I can make that. Like, I can crochet that. Like, I can do Tunisian crochet and I can make that. So I'm going to show you. This is what the bag looks like. It's like simple, right? But it turns into a backpack and a tote bag. And I was like, oh, I can make that. So I already started, like, these are horrible drawings, but I already started drawing out and making notes about what the pattern pieces would look like and stuff. So that's gonna be literally the next pattern that I come out with, because it's been like soaking in my head for the longest. And it's gonna be made out of Forever Fleece by Bernat, and it's gonna be like blue and white, kind of like a nautical themed. Super excited about it. And it's the pattern itself, I feel like, is a really easy concept, but I feel like no one's done it before. I think there's other alliterations of like a tote slash backpack out there, but this one is gonna have a little bit of style, a little pizzazz to it. So that's one pattern that is going, like, literally, I'm halfway done with the pattern without crocheting it because it's easy. Um, so that's the next one. Another, literally all written up, all done, is gonna be the baby blanket pattern, like the square baby blanket pattern. Literally, it's already done. It's like I want to say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-row repeat with the border. Really easy, really simple. And I just gotta like remake it and take pictures. Really, really simple stuff. So those are the two patterns that I know for a fact are coming out this year. So look out for those. But I guess now we could talk about, like, oh, let's talk about the failed projects of 2023. I think this is also what be holding me up. Okay. So, when I was in labor, I think some of y'all have seen the video of me in labor crocheting in the hospital. And you get another furls crochet. So, and I think somebody asked me what I was working on. I didn't answer it because I just wasn't on social media for a while. But this is this is supposed to be a shawl, like a shawl pattern that I was working on. And in camera it looks nice, but in person I feel like it's just really underwhelming. And then also I have no idea why it's like there's a point and the stitches are going down. I don't know what's going on. And you know me, I don't count. And this is like a 3-weight yarn or a 2-weight yarn maybe. And this probably took me like a month to do. Fail. Okay. It's all right. So I was like, okay, maybe. So I stopped doing this, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just like this was a pattern for a shawl, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just the yarn I'm using, right? Delusional me thinking it's the yarn's fault. No, it's my fault because I did it in worsted weight yarn. And it still was doing this. I think my count is off. I think the way I started it is off. I don't know. But this was supposed to be a shawl. I'm like, normally when I'm like thinking of patterns and stuff, I usually just use a whole bunch of scrap yarn. So this is what it looks like so far. And I think it looks nice. Like for a stripy shawl. But like the shape isn't right because like they're going down. And I'm like, okay, if I put this on, if I put it on, it just looks weird. Because now you have a shawl that has like now you have a shawl that has kind of like a collar to it. Y'all let me know down in the comments how you feel about this because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this design. It's just not it's just not there. I don't feel like this is my it wasn't what I anticipated. But I do like the colors. Um I do like the stripes. But so I gave up on this. This was a fail. Let's see. I brought all of my bags. I have multiple project bags. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's in this bag. This bag is the bag that I use for like my blankets, but I have another bag, that black bag right there, that's gonna be used for blankets from now on to hold all the yarn and stuff. Okay, so this bag just has a whole bunch of yarn in it. Um, I think this is just like my leftover yarn that was in my room. I just want to get out of my room. So this is a swatch for a I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, so it's like so simple. But I wanted to do like a little cropped like sweater thing, but with stitches that were really open. So you have like these chains and just like single crochets, and it's like kind of like a stretchy, made out of stretchy chunky yarn. And I'm like, okay, this is like a really cute crop sweater, crop whatever. And so I have a swatch of that. And I'm glad I found this because it's gonna motivate me to actually finish the design. All right. I have another project bag right here. Let's see what's in here. There is nothing in here. I think, yeah. There's no project in here. Thank God. All right. And then this project bag, which I think I'm gonna do another video about like what's in my project bag, because it definitely has changed as to what I keep in my project bag. But in this project bag, I have another project bag. I made this project bag like a long time ago. But this project bag, I'm glad that I pulled it out. I also have some scented stitches. I don't crochet without these anymore. I just don't. So in this project bag, this is like another, it's not a failed bag, but it's like supposed to be a Japanese knot bag. I just don't like the shape of it. So we're going back to the drawing board, but probably not this year. I have ball yarn, and I have like all of these different swatches. I want to talk about them really quick because when I would be up at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning with heartburn, I would just be like crocheting these different shapes to kind of get like a signature design going. So first shape is my like granny square. Like I call it the cozy granny square, or like the signature granny square. And the middle is just like 3 rows of solid granny square, and then you have a row like a what's it called? Mary said, I love the stripes of the shawl. What is the last stitch? What is the last stitch of the row? If the rows are double, the last stitch should be triple. Oh, okay, so oh, you're right, Mary. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board on that. So you're saying the last stitch of the row should be triple. All right. Because I tried that a few times. It just wasn't coming out right. But I think if I would have followed through, it probably would have been right. Valencia says the cozy pink bubble berry bag is cool. Can we just adjust the straps to make it work or no? I don't know. I think maybe we could adjust the straps. But I think it's like the shape in general because like I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I kind of really like this bag too. But we're gonna go back on the drawing board drawing board with that one. But so we have this one, and this is pretty much just a solid granny, and then single crochet, and then like these open stitches, and it's kind of like the same stitches that I use for the shawl. So we have the square, we have the like regular square. So like if you just wanted to make a striped blanket or striped sweater, these stitches, right? Right? Cool. And then I failed to make a circle, but I succeeded in making a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I succeeded in making an octagon, right? Failed at making a circle, but succeeded in making an octagon. So we have this. I was thinking if you continue, and I only did like the first sequence. Can we widen the bag to make the shape work for you? Yeah, I think maybe if it was longer and wider, I think it would work. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my eye was so itchy. I love the octagon granny square. Yeah. So, um, so it was supposed to be a circle, but it became an octagon, and I like it. I think compared to like the square, I see a blanket. That's what I was thinking, right? I don't know if I would do a whole bunch of little of these, but I could see like if you're doing a whole bunch of these in a blanket, or just keep doing this around and around a blanket. I think that'd be cool. The only difference in this compared to this is like you have to add 2 more rows. I've in um these I've already written patterns for. Isn't that crazy? Patterns for days. I really could, if I really sat down and buckled down, I really could like make up like release a pattern every month. But can't do that. And then an octagon. Wait, no, a hexagon. So you can do like a hexagon cardigan, right? Um, and I don't know why it looks like this or why it's like slanted like this. Maybe my count was off. I'm gonna have to double check it. But yeah, I was thinking I could easily do a hexagon cardigan with the same set of stitches, right? I need that octagon in my life. It is coming soon. Maybe. I can't promise it. See, there I go. Already breaking my resolution by saying like, but we will see. Um, but yeah, so like if I wanted to do like a hexagon cardigan, it's already here. This one's also already written up. And then I tried to do like a shawl triangle. I also tried to do a shawl triangle in these like, stitches. So that's what I have been working on for the longest and not really telling anybody because one, I have like imposter syndrome, and I think like half of the things that I do, I don't want somebody else to come behind me and be like, I did that first. So I was trying to do my research and make sure that no one has done it before I start seeing like, oh, these are the things that I plan on releasing. So that's what's in this project bag. And I think that's it. Yeah. As far as projects, those are the only projects that I have been working on in the past few months, that were not complete. As far as the other completed projects, I don't even remember. I don't know how people like keep all their stuff. Most of the stuff that I finish and complete, either they're all over my house, I've already given them away, or they just never get completed. But yeah, I want to know what you guys have been working on. What are your New Year's resolutions? Do you do New Year's resolutions? I stopped doing resolutions for a while because I never did them. I completely forgot about them. But I refuse to have my New Year's resolutions be me losing weight. Like, I stopped doing that a long time ago. But yeah, you guys tell me, what are your New Year's resolutions? Um, and what are your plans for the year 2023? 2024. I'm already getting wrong. For 2024. Um, yeah, I stopped saying that I was gonna lose weight like 4 years ago, probably after I had my wedding. No, not even then. When I found out I was pregnant, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole. I'm gonna lose weight or I'm gonna go to the gym. New Year's resolution: get better at time management. I have so many goals, but they get lost in time. I mean, that's like a really good resolution and a really good habit to have is time management. That's something that I also really struggle with, just because I mean I keep on blaming it on them, but my kids like run everything right now, and I kind of need to get a rein on it, especially if I want to complete some of these goals. SFG64 said, hi everyone, I am in New Jersey. I'm currently crocheting a beanie. My new resolution is not to be weird. Well, that resolution is weird. I'm just joking. And no, I mean, what is weird? Like, what would anybody consider weird or different or out of the ordinary? Nowadays, the way the internet is, I feel like you can't really be more weird than the next person. Um, but yes, thank you for joining. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and like. But yeah, time management is very important. Speaking of time management, I don't even have my notebook in here with me because I do need to make a new schedule for the children. I also, so outside of crocheting, some of my New Year's resolutions is to get outside more. And I was very much I mean, I feel like everybody was during the pandemic, and it just trickled over. And I'm like, you could still go outside in your neighborhood and not, like, especially in my neighborhood, I just like don't see anybody for like 30, 40 minutes. So, yeah, I just want to go outside more. I do want to go to the library more and read more books, not only for myself, but for my kids. And I want to, I forgot the other one. Oh, I want to learn how to cook like different dishes and more dishes. Um, SFG64. I meant to be more weird. Oh, okay. Oh, like have fun with life and don't take things too seriously. That's a really good. Oh yeah, you did say to be weird. I I read that wrong. But yeah, don't take things too seriously. One of my this motto is really weird, but one of my mottos is always like live life to the fullest because you don't know when it's gonna end. And we can't live life with like regrets and saying like, oh, I wish I was my genuine self, you know, or I wish that I did this, or I wish that I did that. Like honestly, like just be yourself, and more importantly, do what makes you feel fulfilled. There's so many people who live their whole life not being fulfilled in it because they were always scared of what other people say or what other people would think. That's one thing that I struggle with a lot. And I think one of the things was like going to college and working in retail. Like I've always had to um, be in the box of what other people wanted. So being weird and not taking life too seriously is very important. Candace, it's Kathleen. I'm crocheting on a fedora hat for my brother, Steven or Stefan. His birthday next Monday. My goal is to make Candace literary crocheting thrive. To get my book called Afghan Galore published. Oh, okay. We have an author in the chat. Okay. Um, so the fedora hat, I'm very interested in crocheting on it. Like, are you crocheting a fedora hat, or are you crocheting like a fedora, like crocheting, like the fedora hat is already made? You're just like crocheting on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would love to see Candace literary crocheting thrive. That would be an amazing goal for you to hit this year. And then also, I'm really interested in this book, Candace. I mean, Kathleen. Keep on saying Candace. Kathleen. So is Candace like your middle name? But yeah, I would love to read this book. Email me, and I would love to share it with everybody else. Afghans galore. That sounds like such a good time. We love a good Afghan. Um, but yeah, I'm so tired, y'all. That's the only thing. I want to get to bed and sleep more. Um, because I just be tired. Are you? Oh, so Valencia asks, are you embellishing a fedora or stitching a fedora? Yes, Kathleen. I want to see the book. I love making blankets and Afghans. I think everybody loves a good Afghan. I think everybody loves a good blanket. Um, so yeah. Speaking of blankets, I am going to need some help on my next blanket that I want to make for my son. So if you don't, I'm pretty sure we have seen the video, but there's a video that I made about the blanket that I'm working on. Well, I finished the blanket for my oldest son. It's like a bigger blanket. It's a chevron blanket that everybody absolutely loves. I finished that this year, so now it's time for another blanket for my other son, another big blanket for my other son. I already know that I want to do like green colors and probably like beigey colors. I just don't know what patterns. So if you could maybe put in the chat what patterns that I should check out. Valencia said sleep. It's team no sleep. We trade snoozes for swaddle. That is so true. That is so true. But you know what? When I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to put this little boy back to sleep, and he's like halfway asleep, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could put him down in his bassinet. Put him down, and you finally get under the covers. 3 minutes later, he wakes back up. I'm ready to cry, but you know what? It's okay. It's worth it. It'll be worth it. Lori said, goal is to live and enjoy the moment I'm in. Reflections are great, but to live always looking back is not the way to enjoy life. That is so true. That is one thing. That was my actual goal last year, is to not reminisce on like negative things that happened in my past. I feel like I very, very much condemned myself for the mistakes and stuff that I did in college. Like one of the things that I really regret is not having a hobby in college, because I used to get into so much trouble. If I would have been crocheting in college, I would have gotten so much stuff done and so many patterns out by now and had, way more success in what I'm doing now. Because I was interested in crochet back then. I just was more interested in partying, which in retrospect, it's like, didn't do anything good for me. But yeah, live life, enjoy the moment is such a good goal to have. Uh, so Kathleen said, I'm actually crocheting a fedora hat from OVW1 Virtuous Woman. Okay, that sounds very interesting. I would love to see that. Make sure you're tag me in your projects on Instagram at cozycrochet.co, or like send them to me. I love when people send me their projects on Instagram, or like tag me, or like in the comments they'll be like, hey Leah, check this out. I love when you guys do that because it's like you get excited to show people. I know, like, especially for me, I get so excited to show people what I make. I'd be like, hey, I made this. And they're like, oh, that's nice. And that's why I was like, I have to create a community of people that are more excited about crochet than people outside. Okay, so like when I show y'all this, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's more exciting. So I want to be also that type of person that, like, when you're working on something or when something's complete and you tag me, I get to like cheer you guys on. Do you have a Facebook group? What is your email address? I don't have a Facebook group. Facebook, I have a story about Facebook, but my email address is cozycrochetco at gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. So if you want to send me pictures or anything like that, you can. But I don't have Facebook. Facebook is just too much sometimes. And as I'm trying to get my crochet hooks out of the way, my room is such a mess. But yes, it is cozy. Oh, cozy crochet co at gmail.com. So you can send me pictures there. I would love to see it. And I'm also thinking of doing like a segment in some of my videos. Yeah, Facebook be Facebooking. I think I do want to do like a segment in my videos where you guys do send me like projects that you're working on or projects that you finish, and I like shout them out in like the video. I think that'd be really cool. I'm just coming up with all these ideas to make our community more like tight knit and stronger, and so we can have like a better like support system and stuff like that. But yeah, so the reason why I don't like Facebook is if you don't know this, my husband, he writes comic books. We are just a very creative family. My husband writes comic books, and excuse me. And the reason why I had to step back a little bit from YouTube and only do like one video a week is because I started doing like his advertising. So I did his Google advertising and I did his Facebook advertising. And we were doing really good with Facebook advertising. We were getting sales, people coming to his website and buying his book. And all of a sudden we got like our account banned and all of our ads taken down, and Facebook was still taking money out of our account. And we were trying to figure out what was going on. Well, I'm not going to name names, but somebody who we used to work with who is not a advocate or not a ally in our in our business, and who was sabotaging it, they reported our ads and our business as like adult sexual content. And meanwhile, if you read our books, they're about teenagers who gain superpowers. It's like a superhero comic book. It's a comic book. So Facebook just deleted everything. and deleted my husband's Facebook account and deleted our business accounts. And it's really frustrating when you're building a business from the ground, like it's you on the ground, and somebody just comes who doesn't like you and just sweeps it all away. It's like, and Facebook didn't even let us like provide proof because they also attacked us on Google. They said the same thing about Google. They said that we were creating ads for adult sexual content, which we obviously aren't. Um, and we contested that with Google, and Google was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. This isn't adult sexual content. Here's your stuff back." And we started being able to run ads on. I mean, we our accounts were suspended for like weeks, and finally Google got back to us, and we were able to get our account back. And but Facebook was just like, "Nope, we don't want to do any type of investigation. We don't want to hear what you have to say. We're just gonna delete everything." And so that's why that really put like a really bad taste in my mouth. Also, Facebook just be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing too much. So I actually haven't been on Facebook for like a year, but I really haven't been on Facebook. Like we deleted all of our accounts after that and just like, you know, stopped with the whole Facebook stuff. It just wasn't a good time. So I don't have a Facebook group, but I'm trying to find another platform that we can all conjugate on conjugate congregate, that's what I want to say. Congregate on and like fellowship on and stuff. And so I mean, I really loved doing the live streams, but I could only do live streams when like my son was asleep. But then he stopped taking naps. And now I have two sons that are trying to get on the same uh, nap time. So that's interesting. What about Ravelry? I'm gonna be honest. I have not explored Ravelry enough to know how to build a community on there. Um, I'll probably do that. That's probably a great place to start, I guess. Um, Kathleen said you need to tune into VJ's Crochet. She does exactly what you were talking about. She has a group, and you post in a group whip on Tuesday for Whip Wednesday, and FOs on Thursday for FO Friday. Yeah, I just gotta find the right platform. That's something that I'm working on. I feel like I was really holding on to YouTube, but like YouTube being the platform, and it still is. It's going to be the main platform that I, do. But I want more of a community that doesn't it's not just a once a week type of situation. Like Betty McNitt, I'm always going to talk about her because she is goals, right? She is the goal, in my opinion. When it comes to like online content and community building, she has an amazing community. She does what's called like the Magnetiverse on this one platform, and it's kind of like a forum based, and she posts all of her patterns on there, and so you get access to them every month, like new patterns every month. She has the time to do that? I don't. And so but it's also things that like she just comes up with, like, oh, I was just messing around and making a hat. Here's the pattern to it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to do something like that. And then there is a and so she has like Zoom calls like every month with her supporters and the people who she talks to on a daily basis. I'm just like, I would like to do Zoom calls with people. I think that would be fun. But on the other hand, I am super nervous. It's one thing to talk to a camera and talk to y'all guys on in the chat, but I'm super nervous to be like face to face with somebody. And I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. We're not there yet. Maybe. I don't know. But we're getting there. And then also my schedule is not You know, I think I struggle a lot to just get to Bible study on Wednesdays and get to church on Sundays at this point. So it'll probably be later on this year, maybe once my baby hits like 6 months, and he has like a better schedule and not dictating his house. um, but yeah, I would love to have like a really tight knit community and stuff like that. My only thing is like life and life happens, and I just don't want something to happen to where I can't like continue to keep up with it. That's my fear, and that's another thing I'm trying not to do is like walk in fear and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited about this whole community building thing. I'm still researching it. I'm thinking probably Patreon is probably the best thing to do, because there I feel like there you can do the live streams. You can like give give the handouts, not the handouts. What's it called? The downloads. Because my plan is like to do a Patreon and it'd be like $5 a month or something like that, and then like give out free patterns or do like free shorthand patterns every month or something, because I'm always working on something, and then doing like live streams where I actually show you what I'm working on. So those are just some of the things that are in my head, but we'll see how they go. I do plan on making the Patreon today. I already have a robbery, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, before I go, I do want to share something with y'all. So in my last video that I posted, literally yesterday, I talked about these furls streamline hooks, the metal ones. I'm gonna get them really quick. Let's talk about these, right? I got the midnight hook, the moonlight. They look kind of weird in the okay. I got the moonlight hooks, and I got the stainless steel hooks. Cecilia says, I hope you start a crochet community. I understand about balancing life. I have 5 children, married, and try to read my Bible. It can be a struggle. 5 children. My mom had 5 children. So yeah, I understand. And then, being married is like having 6 children. Just kidding. Just kidding. But you have to nurture the marriage, so maybe it is. And then read my Bible, yeah. I struggle to read my Bible too every day. But we gotta get that done. We gotta get the Bible in there. Balancing life is like literally a job on its own. But I want to talk about these hooks really quick, and then it's probably going to be it for today. All right, so I'm a furls. Also, Little John Yarns, she interviews crocheters and encourages those viewing to send her projects or email. Yeah. Cecilia says, right. I don't know why I keep on saying Candace. I'm sorry, Kathleen. I'm sorry, Kathleen. I'm gonna get better about that. Okay, but I want to talk about these stainless steel. Are they stainless steel? Wait. I don't think they're. I think they're aluminum. Hold up. Let me get this right. Before I'm over here spreading misinformation. It's different if they were stainless steel. I want to talk about these crochet hooks, particularly now, before I do the review. Cause I know like some people care about furls, some people don't like furls. In the comments, in the chat, if you have furls crochet hooks, if you've never tried furls, or if you want to try furls, or let me know if you've had a furls crochet hooks, or if you haven't, and like what do you think about them? While I try to figure out what material they are. They're aluminum. Cecilia says, I never had furls because I'm broke, but I did get a great knockoff by Omi. I have one Omi hook. I have one Omi hook, and I think this is an Omi hook. I don't know. And I was like, no. But somebody did tell me to try them. We're gonna see. Maybe we'll make that a video this year. But I want to talk about these stainless steel hooks. The Spoony Stitcher, hey girl, says, I love furls. I have all the different kinds. They have made, resin, metal, wooden. Kathleen said, it's okay. Candace is my nickname. It is the name I'll be using in my upcoming romance book. Kathleen, I love romance books. I don't get to read them very often. When I do, I love them. Valencia says, I never had a furls crochet hook, but they look interesting and I like to try them. What are the pros in your opinion? Okay, so I'm gonna right now I'm really just gonna go through the stainless. They're not stainless steel, they're aluminum, right? And in my video, if you watch my last video, you will know that I had them and I was clinking them, clink 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 clink. They made a really pretty color, really pretty sound. But when I put them on my shelf in the light, I realized I scratched the heck out of it. It's not Furl's fault. I should have realized it's aluminum. It's because of the properties of the metal. It's very fragile, right? I scratched the mess out of them. I love the look of wood hooks, but they snag too much for me, and I crochet fast. Yeah, that's why I'm really excited about the metal ones. I scratched the mess out of them. I don't think you can see them because it's like really fine, but I scratched the mess out of them. So if you get these, don't be stupid like me and be like clink 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 clink. Oh, they sound really pretty. Clink 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 clink. I'm pretty sure somebody was watching that video and be like, no! Girl, I did scratch my shiny hooks. I feel so silly. But, you know, I still love them. And I am the type of person that, like, I really very much cherish my tools. And so, also me, nobody can see it yet. Nobody can see it except for me. Where I'm just like, whoa. And I'm very particular about my tools and how they look, and so there's like tiny scratches all over them. I feel so stupid. It's already there. We won't. But yeah, other than that, I absolutely love them. So if you have these, don't be dumb like me and clink them together like a stupid. Anyway. But they're pretty. They're gorgeous. If you do get these, they're absolutely adorable and look really nice in pictures if they're not scratched. The Spoony Stitcher said, mine are still in their boxes. They were in their boxes up until that video, and I had to take them out. I was like, all right, I need to make this video today. Everybody take a nap. I got to make this video today because I want to play with them. I have not actually used them, but I know they're going to be nice. I know they're gonna be nice. What is that? Oh, it's just my eyes. Okay, they're really shiny, so sometimes you think there's an imperfection in it, other than the scratches, but they're really nice. So I got from 4mm to 8mm because I have so much of like a 3-weight yarn in my collection, so I want to use it and want to like, you know, so that's why I got a 4mm crochet hook. I won't go any lower than that. I refuse. And then I do want to talk about the Moonlight hooks. Now, I feel like I love furls. I really do. They're a partner of the channel. But I think they did me dirty. Just a little bit. In the video, I showed or tried to show like an imperfection in one of the hooks. Like it's like has these really weird cloudy bits in here and it makes it look really ugly. It's a design feature. It's a patina. That's I'm gonna say that. But I love these hooks, right? They're gorgeous, beautiful hooks. But this one had like clouds in them. Like if I knew that clouds were gonna be a part of the design, that would have been nice. But I don't think that's part of the design. And then this one, I don't know. The pictures made it look really like mystical, and so like making the video when I first saw them, they were gorgeous, but after a while, they just came to maybe to me kind of underwhelming. So I wanted to throw that into this video because I don't want to make a whole video of like my mistakes and everything and how I felt about the design of the hooks, because honestly, the design of the hooks don't matter, it's the function, right? So I think these hooks will function very nicely. And this is a 12 millimeter and this is a 15 millimeter because I've never had a 15 millimeter crochet hook, so I decided like why not get in this one. Alea, are you going to try the new furls hooks when it comes out later this year? There's new for wait. There are new furls hooks? What are you talking about? What do you mean new furls hooks? Later this year. Am I behind on the news? What do you mean a new furl? Wait, let me look. Are you talking about like the new Odyssey hooks? Oh wait. Oh, they had some like I'm on their website right now. I need to know what you're talking about. New crochet hooks. New and now. Let's see. Oh, while you are no, I don't see anything. Upcoming releases. Let's see. I don't see the new hooks. What are you talking about? In their live, they mentioned and showed the new metal one that they are replacing the Odyssey hooks with. They were okay. Uh, Spoony Stitcher, you might have to email me. Do you have screenshots? Because I missed out on that live. I missed out on that live. This is why I need. I'm tired. If you have screenshots, or maybe I have to like Google it, but I need to see what these hooks look like. Do they look like the Odyssey hooks? You do? Okay. Email me. Email me, please. I need to. Or message me on Instagram. But I need to know what they look like. Because I need to save up. I need to save up my coin. Or reach out to my partner that I have with them. That would be great. But, well, they said that they can't, like, send me. They said that they can't send me, like, the Odyssey hooks anymore, or they never send me the Odyssey hooks. They can only send me like the Streamline hooks that are available to everybody, because they said that people were inside the company, people were and like influencers and stuff were requesting the Odyssey hooks and then like reselling them at exorbitant prices. So that's why they can't give like their influencers the Odyssey hooks. But I have a feeling that they're gonna give their influencers Odyssey hooks because they gave everybody else hooks for the holidays. But yes, please send me an email, please. Yeah, I was really upset because when the last Odyssey drop came, I asked my representative. I was like, "Hey, can you like set some aside for me? Or like, can I buy them through you?" And so then I can like get my hands on the ones I need. I mean, I eventually got the ones that I needed, like uh, like through the Oopsie hooks, but and the Oopsie hooks aren't that big of a oopsie, but they aren't like perfect. And so she was like, "Yeah, we can't do that no more because people would get them for free and then resell them." I would never resell any of my hooks that I didn't buy. But let's talk about the nautical hook from Furls, because I'm gonna be honest, I love their hooks, but this one just was not hitting for me like they normally do. I literally had the picture up. Let me see. Limited edition crochet hooks. Yeah, so this is the picture of it. Oh, probably can't see it. It's like blue, gold, and white. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know. Something about it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I do like how they up their sizes now to 12 and 15 millimeter. That's cool. Um, I'll email you later today, and I have your digital Christmas card to send you. Anyways, yay! Thank you. The Nautilus makes me nervous. The clear spaces look fragile, right? Cecilia says they look so pretty. I think maybe it's just really me. I can see where the concept of like, oh, like the sea, and we're getting ready for spring because I mean we're still in fall, and we're getting ready for spring. I love the metal flakes. I think now I would love like a full metal, not metal, a full gold flake hook. I feel like that'd be really cool because they do like a lot of tinsel. I love the tinsel hooks too, but this one I just think the color combinations they just not hitting for me. Yeah, and they just not hitting it for me. I don't know. It's like the stark white and the stark blue just is, and I would have liked, and maybe this is just me, but I would have liked this to be like more of a shimmer, or like you know how they have this one is like a pearlescent, some type of like movement in that white. The white just kind of looks like milk to me, like a milky color. And it makes me feel like the hook, because it's such a stark white, I feel like it's going to yellow over time because that's what resin does. Even though Furls has really good high quality resin, I feel like it's going to yellow over time. Maybe that's just me. And then like get dirty and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's just me, in my opinion. Um, it's a nice hook. It's just not my flavor of hook. But yes, like I like these, right? I think they could have executed it a little bit better. I think they might have been rushing for they came out with so many hooks during the Black Friday season, and during the Christmas holiday, like boom boom, we coming out with this, we coming out with this. You need a oh yeah, they're coming out with they came out with a Tunisian crochet like case, and if you bought it, you would get like a free Tunisian crochet hook. And so I asked my representative, I was like, "Can I just get the crochet hook?" She was like, "No, we don't have enough of them yet to do that." I was like, "I just want the hook. I don't want to buy the case." um, but yeah, I really can't wait for them to do Tunisian crochet hooks because their Tunisian crochet hooks look really nice. They're made of wood, and like one of them's like Kuwela, and the other one I forgot what they call it. But yeah, I really want the Tunisian crochet hook. It's gorgeous. Um, but yeah, I'm about to head off. I'm getting tired. It's too late for me to drink coffee. But before I go, I just want to say thank you guys so much. 2023 was an amazing year. It was an amazing carousel. Yeah. See, you're so smart. Um 2023 was such an amazing year. Very more successful than I thought it was going to be, which drives me to go on. Um I'm very happy with how everything is going, and I can't wait to bring like better content, um, get our community and organize our community to be a little bit more stronger and interactive with each other. I have so many different projects in mind for this year, as well as just fun things to do on this channel. So I can't wait to go and do those with you. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. What I'm trying to say is I'm very excited for what this year has to offer, and I can't wait, like, can't wait to really build out this community how I've been wanting to for the longest. But I could not have done this without any of you. I want to thank all my supporters, people who have donated to this channel, people who have bought me a coffee. That's just amazing. Just to think that somebody would donate their hard-earned money to the channel, I can't express how much that means to me. Whether it's just $5, like it's just like almost cry every single time. Just so happy that I can find like-minded people, and yeah, I promise to bring on the heat this year. And what else can I say? Just thank you guys so much for making 2020 on this channel amazing. Um, there's so much I have in store for the next year, and I can't wait to share that with you. And I hope that we can make 2024 the best. We love you. Oh, I love you guys too. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry. I need to make something to eat. But I will try to get back on live. We just don't know how the schedule is gonna be. But I do miss going live with you guys and talking about crochet and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'm going to end this live. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful 2024. As always, don't forget to create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.